You can win this beautiful car with just one answer on Card Sharks. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Sharks, Bob Eubanks.
Thank you, Gene. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Card Sharks. We're glad you could join us today because we have a new car to give away. We have lots of money to give away, and we have two of the prettiest dealers in all of television. I want you to welcome our dealers today. Here they are, Susanna and Teresa. Please welcome them, will you? Good morning.
Wow. Does she look familiar?
I thought I could handle this real well, but I just may break down. This is my daughter, Teresa. What are you doing here? Oh. Deal out the cards, will you? Let's get our cards right here. Shoot. That's a big moment for me right there. Talk about big moments. Here's a guy who won $9,300. He's our champion. Welcome back, Jeff. How are you?
Thank you, Bob.
Tell us about Jeff.
Well, my name's Jeff Martin. From Tucson, Arizona. 22 years old. I'm a newlywed of 3 months.
All right.
And I'm out here studying optometry over in Fullerton.
And you're our champ today and doing very well with it, too.
Back for
Mary, how are you, hon?
Fine, thank you. And how are you today?
Well, you got a big problem, kid. He won the first game. You got to win this next
problem.
game.
I had a personal conversation with God last night, and he told me he's going down hard today.
You're asking for help, I see.
Yeah.
Tell a little bit about Mary now.
Well, I'm originally from Cleveland, Ohio, and I love adventures, so I left my job as a district manager with a car company. I'm going to go backpack through the Far East and the South Pacific.
Oh, I remember. Yes. Okay, good luck to you. Well,
Why,
let's see what happens if you can win any money in our game. And we're going to start off right now. Win 2 games, you're the champ. Jeff won the first game, as I said before, so Mary really has to win this game. And let me tell you, all this week in our studio audience, we have 10 Beverly Hills butlers provided by the Sandra Taylor Agency, and they're going to be with us this week. Gentlemen, will you please? All right.
Yeah!
I've always wanted to meet a real live butler. I really see who really did it. So if you're ready, Jeff, this is your question. Before the show, we ask our 10 butlers, have you ever had to teach your employer proper table manners? How many of these 10 butlers have had to teach their employer proper table manners?
Well, taking a look at these guys, I think they all know what they're doing. They all look real sharp, real professional. And I think that money doesn't necessarily bring class. And I think there's probably a few of them that probably had to do that. I'd say 3.
3 of them. Let's see what Mary says about this. Mary, what do you think, huh? He's
That's
right.
a tough question,
I know, but they're
Bob.
tough butlers.
And they're handsome, too. I'm going to say a little bit lower.
A little bit lower than that? Well, let me tell you, the actual number of these butlers who have had to teach their employer proper table manners is 5 of them have. Not lower, a little higher. Ha! How embarrassing. Which 5 of you guys have had to teach your employer proper table manners? I think it's funny, boy. Charles, what'd you do?
I worked for a Southern gentleman, and he was sitting there eating his chicken with both hands, and I walked over to the table and arranged the knives and forks for him.
Wait a minute, Charles, just a minute. There's nothing wrong with eating your chicken with both hands, Charles.
Well, I thought it was because it was a formal setting. I thought it would have been appropriate for him to...
There's still nothing wrong with eating your chicken with both hands, Charles. Trust me. Gentlemen, it's going to be fun having you here, okay? Thank you very much.
Right.
Don't you eat your chicken with both hands?
I sure do.
Hey. And you know the Colonel does.
Even with cornhole, yeah.
Get it all over my face. You ready, Jeff? There's a card. It's a 3.
All right.
Higher.
Higher than the 3, Jack.
Lower.
Lower than the Jack. 5.
Higher.
Higher than the 5. Uh-oh. Now, back to the 3 you go. Mary, you okay,
Yes.
kid? You're starting to get a little nervous, weren't you?
No.
Your card is a 6. You got to play. Didn't win the question.
Higher, Bob.
Higher than a 6. Yeah.
We're going to go higher.
Pardon me?
Definitely higher.
Gonna go higher? Okay. Is it higher than the 7? It is.
We're going to go lower, Bob.
Lower. Got it.
Yes, and we're going to go lower. One
If
more
it's
time
lower,
for the
you
game.
win the game. We play tiebreaker. Lower. Yeah. Look at that. Boy, you needed that. You have had the worst cards up to that moment. You know that.
I tell
It's
you.
been terrible. Maybe your talk helped, huh? Okay, one game for Jeff, one game for Mary. When we come back, we'll play a tiebreaker to find out who our champion is going to be right after this. Don't go away.
It's a true dream come true.
Premature babies need extra care in the hospital and when they go home, especially in the cold and flu season. Preemies up to age 2 are at high risk from a potentially serious virus called RSV. Thousands are hospitalized every year. It can be prevented.
Help protect your preemie from serious RSV disease. For more information, contact your child's healthcare provider and visit rsvprotection.com.
Are we ready?
Yes,
Ready.
We're going to play a tiebreaker game. That means that Suzanne will deal out only 3 cards. And the tiebreaker, it's a one-question sudden death to find out who our champion is going to be. So good luck to you. Here we go. Mary, the question is yours.
Yes,
We
sir.
surveyed 100 single women. We asked them, if your father offered you $1 million, if you would remain single and celibate for the rest of your life.
Oh, my. Would you do
$1 million bucks? Don't tell my kid this. Would you do it?
Oh,
How many single women said for $1 million they would agree never to marry and never have sex?
Well, Bob.
I wonder if 30 cents would work.
I like your money, but I come from a strong upbringing Catholic, so I wouldn't know what it's like to, to indulge, should I say, Bob?
Don't lie to me, Mary,
So,
okay?
That's a real tough question. I'm going to say that money isn't everything, and being married is going to be wonderful when I get married, and
How many would
doing
agree
it's
never to
gonna be
marry and never have
fun, too.
sex?
So I'm going to say it's going to be a very low number. How many's going to be happy, did you say?
How many would agree never to marry and never
Okay,
have sex?
no.
For $1 million.
Not very many, Bob. I'm going to say it's around 18.
18. All right, let's see what Jeff says about this. She says 18 out of 100 single women said for $1 million they would agree never to marry and never have sex. Jeff?
It's a tough call, but I think that'd be a tough agreement to make. I'm going to have to go lower, Bob.
I think it's lower than that.
I think so.
My kid loves money. I don't know. The actual number of single women who would remain single and celibate for $1 million is 15 of them. Yes, it was lower. All right, Jeff, now. Jeff, you got a couple of choices to make here. I'm going to show you your base card. I'll show you Mary's base card. At that time, you make the decision, okay? Your base card is a queen. Mary's base card is a 5. Now, Jeff, you can play it. If you goof, she's the champ. Pass it on to Mary. She must play off the 5. If she goofs, you're the champ.
I'll play it, Bob.
Gonna play it yourself. Okay,
Go
good
lower.
luck. Pardon me?
Lower.
Gonna go lower than the queen. No, we got a new champ. It's Mary. Well, Jeff, my friend, you leave us with $9,300. Not bad at all. Good luck in your new career, too.
Thank you.
And thank you for being with us. Come on, kid. Oh, now you won't have to. You won't have to get married or anything. Now you can win the $1 million right here. Are you ready?
Money.
Yeah, well, let's see if we can't win some money because the $200 you got now is yours to keep. But now Suzanne and Teresa are going to deal out a deck of cards that you cut earlier, and you can win as much as $32,000 with a turn of a single card. Not bad at all. And let me remind you of a couple of rules. Can I do that?
Yes.
First of all, you can change one card per line. That's really important to you. Also, minimum bets are $50 each time. Now, you can win a lot of money, and then we're going to give you a chance to win a new car. So give the ladies some money, $200 to bet with. You're on your way, babe. Here we go. Okay, Mary.
Yes.
Yeah, you ready? First card is a 3. You got 200.
But all of it higher.
Atta girl, step up there and win the money. All of it higher than the 3. 7.
Yeah. Change that card,
Which
please,
one you
Bob.
want?
Number 2,
Number
please.
2. Okay. Thanks, kid. The 7 is now a 9. Now you got $400, Mary.
$400. We're going to say $200 lower, Bob.
$200 lower than the 9. Oh, that's okay. Back to 200. Here we go. You got a good card there.
Bob, we're going to say how much is that? 200.
You got
200
200.
lower,
Yeah,
please,
let's go
Bob.
for it. 200 lower? Be lower. It is. There you are. 400 up here. Give you another 4. You got $800. The deuce is yours.
All of it higher, Bob.
Yeah, all of it higher than the deuce. 8. $1,600.
We don't like those cards. Could you
Well,
please change it for number 1?
Number 1. Okay, let's see what the number 1 card is. The 8 becomes a deuce again. How's that, huh?
All of it higher.
We're going backpacking, aren't we? All of it higher, yeah. $3,200, Mary.
$1,500 lower, Bob.
$1,500 lower. In your whole life, did you ever think you'd be betting $1,500 on one card?
No.
$1,500 lower. It is, sure. All right. Player change to 6 now.
Yes, please change it with number 3.
The only one left. Come on. Good card, Teresa.
Now.
Let's see what you got. The 6 becomes a 10.
Ooh,
now,
baby.
Mary, let me tell you about this, okay? You got $4,700. You got to bet at least half of it, or $2,350. So what do you want to do?
Half of it lower, Bob.
Half of it lower?
Come on
Yeah,
now.
half of it lower. Come on.
Now.
Be there for the lady. It is! Yeah! $7,050. Come here, kid. You're now at $7,350. We're going to give you a chance to win a new car. But first we'll pause for these words, okay? We'll be right back for you.
My doctor wanted me to get one of those emergency pendants.
The ones that let you call for help?
And I said, that's not for me. That's for some old person.
But we finally talked my mom into calling ADT.
Then one day I slipped and broke my hip. The pain was terrible, and I couldn't get to the phone. I needed an ambulance, so I pushed the button.
It's okay, Mrs. Anderson. The paramedics are on their way.
It was so good to hear ADT at the other end.
Introducing ADT Companion Services. With one touch of a button, you can summon help from anywhere in your home and talk with ADT's trained professionals who can call an ambulance and help with any medical emergency. 1 out of every 3 people over 65 will fall this year. ADT helps you maintain your independence for about $1 a day. Call 1-800-ADT-6020 now for free information about ADT Companion Services.
I'm glad ADT could call for help.
So am I.
Protect your independence. Call today for your free booklet and information about ADT Companion Services. ADT, always there.
4 teams have been eliminated, 4 teams remain. First, certified public assassins play Inc. Incorporated.
CPAs are just picking Inc. apart.
Then, Barbell Mafia plays Armed Response. Extreme Dodgeball Semifinals, Tuesdays at 10 on GSM.
I was in real pain. My joints really hurt. So I started taking 2 tablets, then 4, then more, and even more. Anyone with joint pain or arthritis knows what I mean. I was taking all these over-the-counter pills, and I thought, this can't be right. I mean, no matter what medication you take, over-the-counter, prescription, to be as safe as possible, you've got to take it the right way. Then I got the facts in this booklet, Getting Pain Relief Safely. It talks about over-the-counter pain relievers. Did you know over 100,000 people a year are hospitalized because of them? It also helped me evaluate my joint pain so I could find out if I'm getting the relief that works for me. I even learned how to talk to my doctor about my joint pain. See for yourself. Call 1-866-590-9800. They'll send you a copy free. Know the risks. Get the facts. Call today.
Welcome back to Card Sharks. Oh, what's so exciting about this job? This lady's going to go to the South Pacific and all of those nice places with a backpack, and she needed some money to go, and now you got over $7,000. Now, we may change your mind about going because we're going to give you a chance to win a brand new car right now, and Gene's going to tell us about the car you can win. Gina, what is it, please?
The good-looking Subaru DL 4-door sedan, equipped with standard features including a 5-speed transmission, power steering, and California emission. Good luck, Mary.
Okay, Mary, here we go. Now, in order to win that car, it's very easy for you to do because in order to win that car, I'm going to ask you a question about our 10 Beverly Hills butlers down there, and then we'll ask you to register your answer on our range board. So, Teresa, would you hand me the question, please, hon? Thank you.
Come on.
All right, come on, Mary. Before the show, we asked these 10 butlers, when your employers want you, do they ring a bell? How many of these 10 butlers said their employers do ring a bell when they want them? I want you to go over there and place the marker on your answer, if you would, please.
That's a good question.
Thank you. Yeah. Just go over there and... When your employer wants you, do they ring a bell? What do you think? Okay. If you're right, if it is 4, if you're right on the nose, you win the car. If you're just 1 away, like if the correct answer is 3 or 5, then you're going to add another $500 to your total. I want you to step right up here. We're going to find out if you win or not. Because the actual number of these butlers who employers ring a bell when they want them is 3 of them. All right, Mary. That means you've added another $500 to your total. You now have $7,850 in cash. And we're just warming up because now I'm going to ask you to stand over here where the champion stands. And what we're going to do is we're going to meet a new challenger for you because you're now the champ, Mary. And Debbie, please join us on Card Check.
Hi.
Hi, Deb.
How are you?
What's the star for, huh?
Shining star. We're all shining stars.
You're a
I'm
shining
star today.
Good. Tell us about Debbie.
Yep, I just moved here from New York City. I'm a professional ice and roller skater. I'm single and I love to skate.
Now, what do you, me too.
Great, let's go.
I was a competitive roller skater too.
Were you really?
Can you do a double axel right here?
On ice skates. Not right here. I have high heels on.
Oh, I can do it. I can do an axel right there.
Let's see it. Come on, I'll hold the mic for you. Yay! That was a single.
I didn't say a double. I said a single.
Good.
She has high heels on.
I have high heels on.
I can't do a double axel. I'm 50 years old, Debbie. Don't you know that?
When I win, I'll do one for you.
Okay, if you win, you're going to do a double axel for us.
Okay.
Let's start the game right now. Win 2 games and you're our champion. Got the cards all dealt out and we are on our way. And the first question goes to Mary. And Mary, this is an educated guess question.
Okay.
You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. These days, most people live long enough to become grandparents.
Yes.
What percentage of Americans live long enough to become great-grandparents? What percentage?
Well, I don't have, as a matter of fact, I don't even have any grandparents.
I'm sorry.
And most of my friends have grandparents, but they don't have great-grandparents. I'm going to say it's a fairly low number, so I'm going to say about 24.
24%, you say. Let's see what Debbie says. She says 24% of Americans live long enough to become great-grandparents. Higher or lower than 24?
Well, I come from an Italian background, and my grandmother lived till she was 96 years old. And my mother's grandmother lived till she was about 90, and I think most average people are healthy today, and they live longer, and they want to live, and there's a lot in life to experience. So I'm going to say higher.
Higher. Let's see. Actual percentage of Americans who live long enough to become great-grandparents is 40%. You're right, Debbie. Was higher.
Good girl.
All right. Welcome to our show. Here we go, Ken.
Yay!
First card you can change, you know, because you won the question. It's a 7.
Oh, yeah. Change that card.
You bet. Susanna's got a new one for you. 7 now is a 4.
Higher!
Going
Come on,
higher than that 4, yeah?
Higher!
Higher than the 6. Ladies going on.
Yay! Freeze!
Freeze. I was wondering if you knew that word. Yes, she does.
I know that
So she'll
word.
freeze right there. We'll pause with these words and we'll be right back with more Card Shark. Don't you dare go away.
On Dog Eat Dog,
I love it when this happens.
the fur is gonna fly
I'm not afraid of taking off my clothes.
when the beast is unleashed. Let's get it on. Dog Eat Dog, weeknights at 9 Eastern and Pacific, only on GSN, the network for games.
No kid can resist the taste of rich chocolate Ovaltine.
It's yummy! Chocolatey!
Kids love Ovaltine's rich chocolate taste. And Ovaltine adds vitamins and minerals that Nesquik powder doesn't.
Ovaltine's amazing! More Ovaltine, please!
Yep, it's that good. Introducing all new Kibbles and Bits canned. Tasty, tender slices made with real beef and wholesome vegetables. It's 100% nutritious with a great new taste dogs really love. Entirely new canned dog food, entirely new level of joy.
Kibbles and Bits! Kibbles and Bits!
More taste, more joy.
And make the next right.
Electromagnetic navigators love emerald nuts.
I said, a little honey bunny, tell me what you're wanting. I got my rabbit ears on and I wanna get chummy chummy.
Over 8 million drivers feel really good riding with Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Stress should cause more perspiration than this. How did she do it? Congratulations. You're in.
Degree kicks in the clutch.
You ready? Let's continue. Debbie, the next question is yours.
Okay.
We surveyed 100 dentists, and we asked them, generally speaking, can men tolerate pain better than women? How many dentists said men can tolerate pain better?
Well, I've been through a lot of pain in my life. I personally think for myself, my boyfriend, he can't tolerate. I mean, I pinch him on the cheek and he screams, don't do that. And I
Which
give him one of
one?
those Italian, which boyfriend or which cheek?
Which
No.
cheek?
I pinch him on any cheek and he can't handle it. And when he drinks like hot tea or something, he goes, ooh, that's too hot, I can't take it. You know, and I like drink it down right away.
Way to
So
go.
I think women are more, we have babies anyway, you know?
I know,
right? Yeah, we go through a lot.
You're right. If
We
it were
can
up to
handle
men
the
to have
pain.
babies, there would be no babies.
All right, so what's the question?
Because we're babies. How many dentists said men can tolerate pain better than women?
That's a low number. I'd have to say 33.
Please. How many?
33.
33 out of 100. Mary, higher or lower than 33?
I'm just going to say because of the male ego, they're going to at least pretend they're handling it better. So I'm saying they're going to say, with their experience as a dentist, I'm going to say it's higher.
Is higher? You
Yes.
think? I got to say, the men, no. We are such babies. The actual number of dentists who said men can tolerate pain better is 16 of them. Yeah, only 16 of them. Yeah. Debbie's got the control. Yeah, want to change to 7?
Change that card.
Oh, okay. So Debbie's got another for you. The card happens to be an ace. How's that? Lower, yeah. In order to win the game, is it higher? No.
Oh, my God.
Mary, you all right? Doggone. Mary gets a
feel
free
bad,
chance
but
at these
you know.
cards. Mary, look what I got. 5.
We'll go higher, Bob.
Higher than that 5 aces.
We'll go lower, Bob.
Going lower. Look out now.
We're going lower.
And lower again. Look out now.
I know. That's no fun. We'll freeze, Bob.
Gonna freeze?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't blame her. I would too. She's one part away from winning the game. Well, you can catch up quick in this game, can't you? Hey, Mary, this is your question. This question involves our 10 Beverly Hills butlers provided by the Sandra Taylor Agency. There they are. Okay, gentlemen. Before the show, we asked these 10 butlers, have you ever refused to do something that your employer asked you to do? How many of these 10 butlers have refused something their employer asked them to do? How many would you say?
I'm going to say 4.
4 of them you say have refused. Let's see what Debbie says. Higher or lower, Debbie?
I got to say higher. Everybody in their lifetime disobeys the boss.
Think so?
Yeah, higher.
Well, let's see. Actual number of these butlers who refuse to do something their employer asked them to do is 4 of them, Mary. Woo! All right. Isn't this nice?
It's a good time.
Back to work, gives you $100. You know, we got $100 to share with our butlers down there. Which 4 of you guys have refused to do something your employer asked you to do? Raise your hand if you would, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Christopher, what'd you refuse to do?
I refused to wash the windows and to hang the picture when I worked for Barbie Benton.
You work for Barbie Benton?
Yes, sir.
And you refused to wash your windows?
The windows and hang the pictures.
Hey, I'd wash your windows if I could peek in.
Sir, I was only the butler.
Pardon me, sir?
I was only the butler.
Oh, you don't do windows?
No, sir.
Well, don't come to my house then. Okay, thank you, fellas, very much. Whew. Who is it?
Mary.
Mary. Mary will change the 8?
Yes, we can change that card, Bob.
All right. 8 will now become 3.
Yeah, we're going to go higher with it, Bob.
If it's higher, you win the game. $100 added to your total. Is it? Yeah. Heck yeah. There you go.
I really like this game,
Isn't this fun? Yeah. We're going to pause for these words. We'll be back to set up for game number 2 with Mary and Debbie right after this. Don't go away.
What if you could change your life in 30 minutes?
In 30 minutes, I learned to flirt again.
In 30 minutes, I became my daughter's hero.
In 30 minutes, I changed the way I ate, felt, looked.
Now there's a place called Curves, where for 30 minutes, 3 times a week, your dreams are our goals. When you're ready, call Curves and discover that common sense is the key to weight loss and that willpower can be borrowed from a friend.
In 30 minutes, I became a bigger woman in a smaller dress size.
Call now. and enjoy a week at Curves, absolutely free. And discover the power to amaze yourself.
Why did your last diet fail?
If you're over 30, overstressed, and overweight, take a look in the mirror. You've got excess body fat around your waist, hips, and belly, right? Well, diet failure is not your fault. The problem is cortisol, a nasty little stress hormone that traps excess fat around the middle. But now there's Relacor. Relacor helps control cortisol and helps us lose stubborn belly fat fast. If you're dieting and still plagued by unsightly belly bulge, even if you're low-carb dieting, there's only one Relacor. Relacor helps you get thinner, look younger, and have energy to burn. Remember, when you're over 30, overstressed, and want to get rid of stubborn belly fat, the answer is Relacor. Order Relacor now. It's easy. You'll love it.
Order Relacor risk-free. Call 1-800-490-6748. That's 1-800-490-6748. Call now. It's guaranteed.
Up next, Bill Cullen hosts the exciting word game Blockbusters. Then it's Hollywood Squares and Match Game, only on GSN, the network for games.
All the time we have for today. You did a good job. You really did. I was very proud. We'll see you next time on Card Sharks. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Jersey Super Sweats, the heavyweights. Great fit, great looks, and built to last. Jersey Super Sweats. Sunny Delight, Florida Citrus Punch brand. Enjoy the juicy taste of orange, tangerine, and lime. Nothing delights you like Sunny Delight. AccuTrim helps control your appetite all day. 16-hour late day and maximum strength. Helps you beat the cheating hours. Oneida Silversmith's gift certificate for an assortment of gifts for your entertaining and enjoyment, including luxurious flatware and silver-plated hollowware from Oneida Silversmiths. Ultra Wheels, the exciting new world of inline roller skates. Handsome color choices, lightweight frame and boot, smooth riding, fun for all from Ultra Wheels. Dinny Moore beef stew, no preservatives, and only 240 calories per 8-ounce serving, a family favorite. And the member of our studio audience will receive from WinHour the Galaxy, a sleek contemporary design with 3-speed reversible motor and programmable remote control for year-round comfort and convenience from WinHour. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.